One of the things that we encountered here at the Potter's House of Fort Worth that Digital Resources really helped us with is the dynamic of certain providers or certain companies not providing incandescent bulbs or not providing support for the current fixtures that we had. Some companies went out of business, unfortunately, because of COVID. Some other manufacturers just weren't producing that particular light bulb and we couldn't find an alternative. It was just a real challenge for us from a supply chain point.
The other thing is we were often doing productions, and our productions required us to constantly rent fixtures to augment. And the fixtures we had, we'd have to move them around because, of course, they weren't controllable. All of the things that we now have the benefit of having, we didn't have. And so we wanted to find a way to alleviate that, if not eliminate that altogether, and then obviously get technology in here that would carry us through into the next season or generation of technology.
Digital Resources was very intentional about looking at our space and providing and narrowing it down to a few great lighting fixtures that help complement our space, our dynamic as it stands now.
Before, with the incandescents, with just one fixture out, you could tell, and there wasn't any ways to work around it. It was just a blank spot there. And when you had more than one, it was blank spots. And every one of them was seen on camera pretty much every time.
The reason that we selected the Verilight fixtures was because of the saturation and the coverage that they gave us per fixture in comparison with the other fixtures we saw. One of the things that Digital Resources did for us is they actually provided us the opportunity to demo multiple manufacturers' fixtures on location here. And so it allowed us to see and compare one fixture to the other and see what was going to be best and most flexible for the needs we have here on our campus. And the Verilight fixtures they knocked it out of the park. It was obvious and instant.
We had you guys come in and do demos, and I think that just sealed the deal with everybody, just the night and day difference in comparison with other lights.
You know, one of the most impactful things to me has been that right from the very first Sunday that we installed the system or this lighting package, there is an instant impact in the atmosphere, not only from an in-person experience, but from an online broadcasting consumption standpoint. And there is a quality improvement right from the beginning. And not only from broadcasting, but setting an atmosphere that doesn't draw attention away from the worship experience because of lack of light or a dark area. There is a consistent light. There is a natural complementing of what's happening throughout the worship experience. Our experience with Digital Resources has been absolutely amazing, from the sales team to the engineers to the installation team, from a customer service. Digital Resource has been absolutely phenomenal. They've been attentive from the outset, from the designing standpoint, giving us creative ideas, helping us optimize the equipment that we currently have, bring us to an awareness of the new technology that's available now. They're very well informed, very professional, as you would imagine from any high-profile company. And during the installation time, all the way up to the very end, they have been nothing but absolute professionals, and their customer service is exceptional.